The United States has finally confirmed that it has evidence that North Korea has sent 3,000 troops to Russia for potential deployment in Ukraine. This revelation marks a potential escalation in Russia's war efforts, according to U.S. officials. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, speaking in Rome, called the situation very, very serious.
We are seeing evidence that there are North Korean troops that have gone to Africa. Now, what exactly? Not Africa, but Russia. What exactly they're doing, left to be seen. If they're co-belligerents, their intention is to participate in this war on Russia's behalf. That is a very, very serious issue, and it will have impacts not only in Europe, it will also impact things in the Indo-Pacific as well.
U.S. National Security spokesman John Kirby provided further details, indicating that the North Korean soldiers were transported from Wonsan, North Korea, to Vladivostok, Russia, in early October. According to Kirby, these troops are currently undergoing training at 3 military bases in eastern Russia.
I think, as you have all heard earlier this morning, we have seen the public reporting indicating that North Korean soldiers are traveling to Russia to fight against Ukraine. We're working closely with our allies and partners to gain a full understanding of this situation, but today I'm prepared to share what we know at this stage. We assess that between early to mid-October, North Korea moved at least 3,000 soldiers into eastern Russia. We assess that these soldiers traveled by ship from the Wonsan area in North Korea to Vladivostok, Russia.
He warned that if the soldiers engage in combat against Ukraine, they would be considered legitimate targets for Ukrainian forces, echoing Kyiv's determination to defend itself.
These soldiers then traveled onward to multiple Russian military training sites in eastern Russia, where they are currently undergoing training. We do not yet know whether these soldiers will enter into combat alongside the Russian military, but this is certainly a highly concerning probability. After completing training, these soldiers could travel to western Russia and then engage in combat against the Ukrainian military.
South Korean intelligence sources reported that Pyongyang had pledged to send up to 10,000 troops to support Russia, with the deployment expected to be completed by December. The involvement of North Korean soldiers could point to Russia's increasing struggles with manpower, U.S. officials suggested.
For the time being, we will continue to monitor this situation closely. But let's be clear. If North Korean soldiers do enter into combat, this development would demonstrate Russia's growing desperation in its war against Ukraine. Russia is suffering extraordinary casualties on the battlefield every single day, but President Putin appears intent on continuing this war. If Russia is indeed forced to turn to North Korea for manpower, this would be a sign of weakness, not strength, on the part of the Kremlin.
The Kremlin, however, has rejected these claims as fake news, while a North Korean representative at the United Nations dismissed the reports as baseless. Although both countries have denied sending troops or weapons, their defense ties have notably strengthened following a summit in June.